president is readying for another 5 rallies in key states like North Carolina, Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. The Biden campaign is expected to, quote-unquote, barnstorm Pennsylvania, they say, campaigning in all 4 corners of the state, as well as a stop in Ohio. A new Wall Street Journal national poll shows Joe Biden is leading President Trump by 10 points. And joining me right now is the Trump Organization Executive Vice President. He is President Trump's son, of course, Eric Trump. Eric, it's great to see you this morning. Thanks for being here.
Hey, great to be back on, Maria.
So you've been campaigning a bit yourself
Everywhere.
in different areas. Tell me what you're seeing when you're speaking to voters and the kind of enthusiasm that we've been talking about in President Trump's rallies.
Maria, it's unbelievable. I mean, I was in Jacksonville Beach, Florida, 2 days ago. I think I had 2,500 people show up. And this is me. I'm not on the ticket. I have no political aspirations. I was in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania yesterday. There was 1,600 people. I was actually 10 minutes late to get there because on 84 going across the state, I passed by literally 2 impromptu Trump rallies that are each 5, 6, 7 miles long, literally hundreds and hundreds of cars with American flags. I mean, these aren't set up by the campaign. No one was showing up. I mean, this is just signs of love, and we're seeing that all across the country. Then I flew over to Erie last night. You should have seen the reception I got in Erie, Pennsylvania last night. I mean, everywhere, Maria, I go in this country, it's hundreds and hundreds of people, and they're excited, and they're jazzed up, and they love this country, and they love our American flag, and they love our national anthem and our Pledge of Allegiance, and they're sick and tired of seeing cops attacked, and they're sick and tired of this lawlessness in these liberal-run cities, and they love our economy, and they love our military, and they love faith in this country, and that's what people are voting for, Maria. It's just that simple. And I mean, when have you ever seen anything else like this in modern political history, where you have a candidate doing 5 stops a day, getting 30, 40,000 people at each stop, and they're chanting, "I love you"?
Yeah, it's absolutely extraordinary, Eric. I agree with you. But what do you want to say to the critics about safety? Tell me about that. I mean, it's amazing, even on top of all of that support for President Trump, that you also have people coming out physically to these rallies in a COVID world. That's where the other side is criticizing President Trump, bringing together people in big crowds during a COVID world. How do you answer those critics?
Well, listen, my father's very different than Biden. Biden, said that we're going to have a very big, dark winter coming in the United States. My father says, no, Maria, it's not going to be a dark winter. It's going to be a beautiful winter. And my father wants to open back up this country. Americans don't have it in our DNA to be locked in a basement, nor, frankly, Maria, do most Americans have the luxury to, be locked in their basement all week like other people that we know. I mean, Americans want to go to church. They want to, go to their businesses and to work. They want to go to their kids' Little League games. They want to indulge in their hobbies. And Americans weren't meant to be cooped up. And you see what's happening in Pennsylvania, and you see what's happening in Michigan. You see what's happening in Nevada, where these governors are just locking down these states and will not refuse to open them up. We have to open up America. And that's, my father is very different, than Biden in this regard. And Maria, I can tell you the people of this country are becoming stir crazy. I mean, especially in those states, they're becoming stir crazy. They want to get back to life as we know it.
Yeah, well, we will have to live with this regardless, even though we are looking at warp speed in terms of the pharmaceutical companies coming up with the vaccine. We're going to have to live with the COVID-19 disaster as long as we have to. But that's what they're doing on the other side, attacking the president. So Democratic vice presidential pick Kamala Harris told supporters on Saturday that Joe Biden will get rid of President Trump's tax cut if he becomes president. Take a listen.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to tell you something. Broward County, we're going to do everything we can over these next 3 days, and God willing, we are going to win this election, and Joe and I are about to get rid of that tax cut. And invest that money in working people and in our families. Invest that money in an infrastructure plan that is going to be about, yes, building back up our roads and our bridges, but also investing in renewable energies. It is going to create millions of jobs.
Eric, your reaction?
I'm shocked. Biden was the very guy, Maria, that gave $150 billion, including flew cargo planes full of cash over to Tehran, Iran, where they literally chant death to America, and that's what they're raising taxes for. Biden killed every industry in this country. Look what he said about fossil fuels. Look what they did to the coal industry and the steel industry and the logging industry. Look what Obama and Biden did to the lobster industry. There's no industry that they haven't killed. There's no industry that these people haven't killed. So not only do they kill industry left and right, they raise your taxes. I mean, this is literally the radical left, and I hope everybody hears that comment from her. I mean, I think everybody watching right now can, spend their money a lot better than Joe Biden can, who wants to give it to a terrorist nation that chants death to America and uses that money to build rockets that they launch at our bases in that region. I mean, Maria, it's insane. My father wants to have the lowest taxes in the world. He wants to have the greatest economy in the world, the greatest, unemployment in the world. He wants manufacturing to come back to this nation. He wants 401ks and pension plans to go through the roof. He wants us to be the strongest economic country anywhere in the world. And frankly, we are. Look at the number the other day, 33.1% GDP growth this quarter alone, the best in the history of this country. Look at where the stock market is today, alone. Like, just open up your 401ks and see where they are relative to the Biden years. And I think that's all you need to know.
Well, it strikes me that this is actually a campaign promise. I'm going to raise taxes on you is actually what she's promising. Now, they are saying that they're not going to raise taxes on anybody making more than $400,000. But just by reversing the president's tax cut legislation, you do raise taxes on everybody, because in that tax legislation, the GOP doubled the standard deduction. So that in and of itself means everybody's taxes go higher.
And you also, Maria, I mean, almost as importantly as that, you can't get to the $4 trillion that way. Meaning you can't get to the $4 trillion if you reverse engineer it by just raising taxes on people that make over $400,000. Meaning the math just doesn't work out, right? Many people have studied this. The math doesn't work out. But this is the radical left party. I mean, they want to take away religion in this country. They want to, take away a constitution. They want to pack your Supreme Court. They want to raise your taxes. They want to take away. They want socialized health care. We all know this. They're perfectly fine with people burning the American flag. They're perfectly fine with people throwing bricks at law enforcement officers. In fact, they want to defund the police, Maria. That's another big. It's actually hard to believe that these people aren't laughed off of stage the second they stand on it. I mean, everything that they stand for, this isn't the Democratic Party anymore. Everything that they stand for is radical and is crazy, and it would fundamentally change our nation.
It's certainly a stark difference, the two stark choices. Eric Trump, it's great to see you this morning, sir. Thank you. Of course, we'll be watching.
Thank you very much, Maria.
We'll see you soon.